Hey everyone, it's baze.djunkiii transmitting from Hamburg, Germany, back with a new video, and back with a new unboxing video because I received mail recently, a lot of mail actually, and one of the things that came in was this box, this like cardboard box thing, which looks pretty battered because it was like another one sent back to its original sender because I didn't receive a notification, like a note in my postbox, and then one went back to somewhere in Germany, one went back to Italy actually, but both arrived in my place once again. And today, on a side note, I found a third like box sitting like on top of my postbox, which came in all the way from Portland. So Tom Highland District, I received your mail. We'll open this in a bit. I'm quite curious what this is. Might be some VCLT coming in, so thank you in advance. I'm gonna come to this in a few days, I guess, so just you know that this one arrived quickly. But now let's dive into this, which came from Cologne actually. I think from a label that has announced stuff to me actually, and actually has a new release out and changed distribution to the company I work at, so which is interesting. So they could have just told me to like grab a copy from our stock, but now let's find out what this is, if it's really what I think. This one looks pretty bent, I guess, but I hope the records are alright. So I got a more sturdy blade here, so we're gonna dive into this. You've seen, if it's the label I'm thinking of, you've seen me unbox some of the music as well in the past, some vinyl, but don't ever do this, like cut to your body with a blade. So children, if you are watching this, cutting this way is illegal. You don't do that. You can hurt yourself. But well, I'm an adult. I'm kind of like sane, I guess, and I've been handling blades for quite a while. So let's find out. This is a professionally packed cardboard thing, which is sealed a third way so the records don't fall out. Yeah, a lot of things are in here. A lot of things are happening is one thing I wanted to say, but now, this is a lot. So there's protective cardboard box or a cardboard sheet, which I highly appreciate, and we got a sticker, I guess, or a card from the legendary A-Musik record store in Cologne, which was once the home of like labels, like a lot of labels, and Mouse on Mars and all those guys. We got a concert, I guess, a concert announcement for a concert to come. Kay Baird and Elisabeth Coudreau at the 674 FM Konzertraum. So a thing that is about to happen. Kabert is a name that is familiar to me because I reviewed one of her albums, I guess. A little bit of information on there. And we got a thing that has happened already, but it's also interesting. Frieda Butzmann has played there as well on March 19th at a place called Alte Feuerwache. And Frieda Butzmann has been around in the German scene since the early 80s, late 70s, I guess. So a name that is like quite a staple within the German scene. And we got a vinyl map for Cologne, which I got to check out. So, well, I hope this holds up well. A vinyl map for Cologne, which has this is interesting, a map of the inner city of Cologne, I guess, and they have obviously, as you can see here, 16 record stores listed in there within like a few kilometers away. So if I'm back in Cologne, I'm gonna check that out. Yeah, names like Compactor on there, Groove Attack, of course, A-Musik, Parallelschallplatten is the one that is familiar to me. Topic Drift I've heard of, Kontrapunkt I haven't heard of, and other stuff. A record store cafe is called As If and more. So we'll have a like extended look on that. And we got 3 vinyl releases here, so let's put this away. Okay, this is a lot. So let's start with this one on HAUCH Records, which is the label that sent me the whole package here. Mischpoke 2. This is the second of a series of vinyl releases, I guess. The first one I received, so and reviewed as well. Various artists, limited edition of 333 copies. Contains traces of Clark, which is, I guess, best known for his work on Warp Records. Electric Indigo, which is a staple in the German, Austrian techno scene. Gudrun Gut is a name well familiar for everyone, I guess. Oval, Tidy Kid, AI, The Visitor. Is that The Visitor who released on D12 Records back in the day? And Pond Skater. Edition of 333 copies. So let's have a closer look at the label. And there is more stuff in there. So this is the A side, I suppose. Remixed by Oval, which is or used to be one of my favorite, or the favorite Clicks and Cuts artists back in the day for me. And I love his the Steamish album to death. There's the B side. And the vinyl has an inlay with a little bit of information there, which looks like this. The full cover artwork, and we got. I'm gonna cover this up, and we got a track list here as well. Mischpoke 2 on the HAUCH Records label. Interesting stuff. The last one was pretty diverse, ranging from, as far as I remember, like from ambient to like danceable, like a little bit distorted tech house and other stuff. So I expect this to be well varied as well, like in terms of style. Now we got another one, which is called the Splitter 1, Split 1. Like this, full cover, and seemingly this is number 11 of the whole series. Splitter 1, split 12-inch, featuring Hügelmann and Copper Beach, an edition of 111 copies, according to the artwork. I don't have any idea what this might be, so let's have a look at the labels. Obviously a 45 RPM record with an artwork that kind of leans towards like drone ambient, maybe dark ambient, if I'm about to have a semi-educated guess, I guess. Also with an inlay which probably features the entire artwork here. This is Splitter. The track by Hügelmann is called Erdmolch, which is some kind of reptile, but not a lizard, but more like a mixture, I guess, between a proper like lizard and a salamander, like the Japanese slimy salamanders, I guess. And the Copper Beach tracks are Crystal Dub and Affengeist, which are, to see here. Here's the full artwork, or the back of the artwork, and the main artwork looks like this. I hope I put this up in the right direction here. Still, for me, it's like looking like a little bit of dark ambient and stuff. So we'll see what this is. I'm going to put this in here as well in the in its protective foil. And the last one we got here is not available. This vinyl is not available by Jürke, which might be Stefan Jürke, I guess, because the name I've heard of, I guess. But the name Stefan Jürke is somewhat familiar to me. So this is what this looks like. All tracks by Stefan Jürke, so my guess was right. Cover art is called Brutalismus by Norika Nienstedt. Design is by Thorsten Maus, and the mastering once again is done by Bob Humid, which has been mastering all the releases on the HAUCH Records label. Beautiful cover. I really like this combination of like an old statue and what seems to be brutalism, like brutal architecture, concrete stuff. This is like a 7-track album, I guess, which is not available, obviously, according to the title. And this feels like vinyl, so and it's pretty. It's like purple pretty. There's the A side. And here is the flip side. Full-length album by Stefan Jürke. I don't know where I know the name from. I've seen that I've seen the name on Instagram, but have I met that guy in some context when the Liquid Sky Cologne still existed? I might have, but I might be totally mistaken. But somehow that name sounds super familiar. So we got a triple pack of vinyl coming in from Cologne, from the HAUCH Records label, which I highly appreciate. So it's always great to get vinyl for review purposes. I highly appreciate that. How to put this in? I guess this way. And yeah, I'm gonna get to those in a few days. I got, once again, vinyl not available. Got quite a lot of promos sitting here. I probably can see that somewhere around here, so stacks of CDs and stuff. But as soon as possible, I'm gonna take care of these in terms of review. Very much appreciate sending them out like a second time. Expect like interesting electronic music from all those. If you are interested in that and reading about that, the link to my website, NightStyleC, is down there in the description box, of course. All other dates like DJ Wise and Radio Wise are there as well. I'm probably working on some like proper DJ nights as well. Not as a promoter, but I got some interesting things in mind, which I might tell you about in a bit if they work out. So let's see how this goes. baze.djunkiii out for now. Gonna go into editing mode for this like extended vinyl promo haul, I guess. And I'm gonna see you in the next one. See you later.